Hello everyone, Tebrith here, and welcome to my 22nd week of my journey to learning TF2. For the past week, I got back into playing TF2 again after a month-long break, primarily focusing on playing Default Sniper. And I've got to say, I've definitely improved with him since last month. Casually just popping in and playing on my own pace instead of just doing a solid hour or two every day is definitely the way to get better with him. At least initially. For I've discovered that the best way to improve with Sniper is to just slow down. Play conservatively over aggressively, and most importantly, do not flick your mouse at Sniper. Especially when you're just beginning with him, I've learned that flicking my mouse was what was messing up my aim. Instead of trying to quickly aim to my target as soon as I see them in tiny skirmishes, it is best to actually flank around and take pot shots from a distance, or take quiet picks in busy firefights. I'm sure that I'll eventually get good enough to reliably hit headshots in 1v1 duels or surprise encounters among the flanks, but for now, it's best to practice with the main group taking most of the heat off of me. Although, it's not just my aim that's been getting better. I don't know why, but after my month-long hiatus, I seem to have obtained much more spy awareness for some reason. I haven't even been actively practicing that skill. It's just, for the past week, I've noticed them more and more instead of just getting jump scared every time. Also, something that's come to my attention, target priority. While I already knew the general gist of enemy snipers and medics are top priority and scouts are low with everyone else being somewhere between, playing as a more cautious sniper has forced me to reconsider who is an active threat to my team, and now I realize I don't need to fire at every single hostile that crosses my sightline. Sometimes it's beneficial to let a lone pyro across an open field if it means letting the medic falsely believe it's safe. Or perhaps I don't need to alert the scouts and spies that I'm out and about looking for heads quite yet. Best to hold out for more important enemies like demo men that have locked down choke point. Also, I realized that my positioning was way off. With my current skill level, the typical sniper positions that overview as much of the battle as possible is actually not the ideal location for me, since the community at large already knows about them and know how to properly flank it. No, positioning for me is again, with the main group, or rather slightly behind the main group. After all, the likelihood that I'll be targeted is significantly decreased if one of my big brave heavies is right up in their face, or if I'm standing near the engineer's sentry, picking off soldiers and demo men trying to delete my friendly engie nest. Stuff like that. I suppose what I'm trying to say is I've discovered that the most important part about playing Sniper is to not overcomplicate things. Playing in a cautious and simple manner while sticking behind your team, especially at lower skill levels like mine, are all you need to play effectively. And that's about it. I just want to say that I'm glad to be back making these videos again. And while that month off was definitely what I needed to really get back into the swing of things, it's also been an eye-opener of my shortcomings so far and what I needed to do to improve further in my content creation. So, it's all been very well worth it as far as I'm concerned, and I want to thank everyone for sticking with me. And with that, I hope you all have a wonderful remainder of your day.